Here's something you may not know about pumpkins. All of them, and I mean all of them, are edible. Now I'm sure you're familiar with things like pumpkin seeds or maybe even pie pumpkins, but all of these other pumpkins, including the jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, are going to be ones that you could actually cut up and eat, and there's a bunch of different recipes that you could use for them. Now the one exception to the edible rule would be gourds, but there are other uses you can do for gourds too, such as making birdhouses or maybe even maracas. Now you might be thinking, well, I don't like pumpkin flavor. Well, you might not actually have tried pumpkin flavor before ever, because there isn't really a standard pumpkin flavor because they all have different flavors. For example, this one is called a blue Hubbard squash, and it's one of the many different types of pumpkins. And even though it's blue on the outside, the inside color really might surprise you, and it has a rich, deep, and nutty sweet flavor to it that's gonna just knock your socks off. So let's take a look inside this blue Hubbard and I'll show you what it looks like. So check out this rich yellow-orange color. The seeds, of course, are edible, but this can be cleaned out. Eat the seeds. You can oven roast this. You could put salt and pepper on it if you want it to be a little more savory. You could put brown sugar on it if you want it to be a little bit sweeter. And the more you cook it, the sweeter it will get. What's wild is even when you smell this, it smells much more like watermelon than it does pumpkin. So anyway, this fall, as you check out that pumpkin patch, make sure that you pick up at least a couple of these to try with some different recipes at home. And hey, maybe you'll have a brand new fall tradition for you or your family.